Welcome, everyone. Today I'm talking to Pam Purdy, who's one of our incredible volunteers with We Are All Essential. And she's going to bring you some really unique insights and a unique perspective on our network. And in her role, she basically is taking the lead on welcoming businesses that have just joined our network, ensuring that they are fully plugged into all of the support channels that we offer. And she'll literally, send them an email within 24 hours of them registering, and then get on the phone with them within 48 hours. And so I really wanted to share her perspective with you guys, because I think for those that have been, maybe sitting on the fence, not knowing what to expect if they register, this will provide, the answers that maybe you've been looking for that we haven't shared yet. So thank you so much, Pam, for for being on this interview with me and
my pleasure.
Your perspective. So yeah, I would love to hear a little bit about your conversations with business owners. Like, where are they at when you start to talk to them? When they first join, like, where's their head at? Where are they at in terms of, taking action?
Okay, so I can't speak of what was happening prior to me taking this task a few months ago, but for now, from about 2 months ago up until now, everyone that I speak to on the phone is literally at that spot where I need to do this. I need to be open. I want to be open. I'm on fire. I'm ready to go. But they just want to make sure of, the details. They want to know. They want to be confident in what they're saying if they're approached by bylaw or anyone else. So they just want to have all their ducks in a row, and they're reaching out to us to help them with that, to know their rights, where they stand with all the situations they might encounter. So they're on fire. They just need to know for sure and feel confident to proceed.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I think, at this point, this far into this crisis that we've all been experiencing, we're running out of time. And a lot of business owners have already, they've just incurred so much debt and so much, their businesses are on the line. And so, yeah, at this point in time, I'm glad to see that finally they're ready to take action, because, we do need
we found that once the third lockdown was announced, that's when people said, no more. This is never going to end. I'm not sitting here doing nothing anymore. I'm not taking money from the government anymore. I need to proceed with this. It's not 2 weeks to flatten the curve, and they don't see any sight, any light at the end of the tunnel at this point. So they've really we had a surge of probably 30 to 35 registrations every day right after the third lockdown. So yeah.
And a lot of businesses haven't even been eligible for some of the grants or the loans and such. So
right.
We need another option. So, so you mentioned they have some concerns, and that's totally understandable. How have you approached that in the conversation in terms of, helping them to be reassured that we have their back, and explaining sort of what kinds of support that we can offer them?
So typically, if there are some small questions that I can answer, just because I know, what we offer, I will do that and sort of get them more, more interested in, oh, that's great. Okay, that's great to know. But I also very quickly in the conversation will say, you have got to get into the business support network on Telegram. Mm-hmm. There are 300 approximately business owners that are literally chatting on a day-to-day or hour-to-hour basis in that chat room, supporting each other. They're living it right now. So they are your tool. You need to get in there and say, this is who I am, this is my business, I'm about to open my doors, what can you tell me? And within minutes, like I was saying to you earlier, I watched them kind of pop into the chat room, and within minutes, other business owners are just jumping all over them saying, welcome, what can I help you with, what stage are you at, here's what you need to do. And it's a great thing to see, because there's always someone there to help you.
Absolutely. I've been a part of some pretty incredible communities in the past, but I must say this one's unique. It's so generous, so empowered. And
Absolutely.
I love, at this point in time, because we've been around for a number of months, many of our members have been open for anywhere from 2 to 5+ months, and they have that experience to offer. And, they've been open and they stayed open. They could have easily just gone off and done their own thing, right? But they stick around, and it's very, very much almost like a mentorship network.
Yeah, that's what it is. I think that's exactly what it is. They kind of take the new people under their wings, and they just will not let go of them. They're like constantly asking them, how are you doing? And they're all there like a family. It's just so awesome to watch, really. It is. I was saying to you earlier also, some people will say to me, oh my gosh, I'm so empowered after our conversation. I'm so glad you called me. Can I keep your phone number handy in case I have questions later? And I'm always, of course you can have my phone number or keep my phone number, but once you get into that chat room, you will not look back. You are going to be on fire and you will forget about who Pam is.
Yeah.
And that's basically what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's awesome to hear, and thank you for being so willing to support them ongoing, right? And that's the thing. It's not, we're a very active network. It's not like you just register and then it's like this passive thing where you might receive an email here and there. No, it's not that. It's about being fully a part of the community. Many of our business owners are taking almost like a volunteer role on as well, in terms of, you know, helping to reach other businesses, letting them know about our network. We are doing this all together. Truly, we are in this together. And yeah, it's been incredible to watch, to witness all of that. And
they want to see everyone do well. Every business owner wants to see other businesses open up, do well, and just carry on with their lives. Like they literally just are there for that, exactly, to encourage and continue to support each other.
Yeah, and for those that don't know, we also have 2 Zoom calls a week where we meet and support and strategize face to face. Well, face to face, right? We're online, but yeah. So between the Telegram chats where there's the sort of like, I'd say general, but it's not general. It's all about focused on like how do we help others to open up their businesses, help them through the training that we offer, right? So inside of everyone's user account, there's tons of training and documents, and we've streamlined it and we've made it as simple and step by step as possible. But inevitably there's going to be some questions, right? Or just even needing that reassurance, like, am I doing this right? You know, so to have that Telegram chat is massive. And then we also have an SOS chat, so that, you know, when business owners do open up their doors, if something comes up and maybe just in the heat of the moment, they go, oh my God, I don't remember what I was supposed to say. They literally just drop a message in the chat. We'll have a member on the phone with them. We'll support them on the spot. This is an urgent SOS, I need support type of chat. So we've really got it covered in lots of different ways. And then we're also really focusing on regional hubs, so that business owners, we're starting to see some incredible numbers in lots of different cities. And so, you know, taking it offline, right? So we are a Canada-wide network. We do need to do a lot of things online. However, we're definitely facilitating regional hubs where they meet together like in person and support each other on that level too. So it's amazing.
I can speak on that. That actually happened today, as a matter of fact, Sam. We were making a follow-up call it's actually a mechanical shop. He registered with us just because he wanted to show support for what we're doing. Mm-hmm. He wanted to show support to other business people who are actually opening up their businesses. He's willing to jump into the chat just to tell the business owners that exactly, that he's not affected directly with the lockdowns in his business, but that he is totally supporting those who are choosing to open their doors. He also wants to head up a rally in Pembroke, Petawawa, sorry. So he reached out to us, and I was able to hook him up to the people in the Ottawa area who are the hub captains, and hopefully they can actually help him with his rally that he's hoping to plan.
Very cool. Yeah, it's so true. We've had a number of businesses join us who aren't affected or as affected as others, and
right.
Yet see how important it is for all business owners, like small to medium-sized business owners, coming together, because if we don't protect our small business economy, there's a huge devastating ripple effect from that. So it's great to see that as well. I agree.
Yeah, and they've said, you know, I'm not affected directly in my business, but my life is affected because I can't go to a hairdresser or a barber or, you know, a spa. So they're indirectly affected, but not necessarily in their day-to-day business. So I thought that was really very cool. I had 2 real estate agents last week. I had the mechanical shop this week. Just saying, I want to support you in any way we can. We think this is a great network, and we're really proud of the owners that are opening up their businesses. So
yeah. And on that note, for anyone who isn't a business owner, feel free to join our network as a volunteer. Go to the website, WeAreAllEssential.ca. you can register as a business. But if you're not a business owner, register as a volunteer, get inside of our community and help us. There's so many incredible roles that you can take on, whatever you're inspired to do. And we can help. We have a volunteer coordinator, Wendy Hoy, who will help to sort of, find your place with you. And yeah, we have regional hubs.
Great idea. Just a great idea. That was a really great thing to put together. So kudos to Wendy for that.
So I would love to ask, based on what you've been witnessing and inside of our network, what would you say to businesses that have maybe been following us on social media or have gotten wind of us, but maybe haven't taken that first step to just join and get behind the scenes and see what we're all about and how all the different ways that we can support them? What would you say to them?
Just take the step. Now's the time. What are you waiting for? Get in there and realize that, and truly it is watching them go from, I don't know if I should, I don't know if I can, or to on fire and saying, I'm not looking back. I'm so glad I did this. So anyone that's just kind of wondering and they're a little afraid because they don't know for sure what their rights are or how they should approach certain situations, the minute you get in there, you'll regret not doing it sooner. I can guarantee that.
So true. And I often say, we're never going to know every step, everything that could possibly happen, know everything before getting started. And we do ourselves such a disservice by not just getting started, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to see the whole path to take the first step. Just know that we have been doing this for a number of months now, and we have we really do have this so streamlined and such a supportive community that within a matter of days you can go through the basic trainings, and just being a part of the Telegram chats and the Zoom calls. I've seen it. I've witnessed it. You have too. That within a matter of days, people go from being fearful to being quite empowered and confident. So yeah,
that's kind of the thing I say to a couple of people who are literally afraid too. I will reiterate: you're making decisions about your business out of fear.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not when you should be making decisions. So if you at least get into the Telegram chat, hear what everybody else is saying, get all that positive feedback, and learn about their success. Now you've got at least two things to weigh and make your decision according to that. You may still decide that you're not ready yet, but at least you've made the decision with a clear mind and not making that decision just out of fear.
Absolutely, and that's a big reason why we're doing this. Is so many business owners didn't realize that they had other options, right? And so we're just about helping to educate business owners on their rights and on their options. We don't coerce anyone to do what they're not comfortable with. And at the same time, it's totally in your, we won't tell you how to run your business, when to open up, how to open up stuff. We'll show you your options. And from there you make that decision, but to not take action or to not open up because you just don't know everything. You have, anyway, this is really,
as you said, you're doing yourself a disservice. At least hear both sides of what you can do and make your decision from there. So I really try to focus on that with a lot of hesitant business owners and just say, just go in there. It doesn't cost you anything. Right? Listen to the business owners, listen to the successes they've had, and then you may decide, oh my gosh, I can do this, so totally. Just don't stick in that fear lane, because that's what's sort of stopping you from doing what your heart tells you to do.
Absolutely. Yeah. So just like Pam was saying, there's no fee to join. We're an association of sorts, but we're really doing this on a volunteer basis, and just helping to connect Canadians. And so, yeah, there's no cost to join other than maybe an ounce of courage. But even that, it's there's no obligation, no pressure. So just get behind the scenes, start learning more, and make your next choice from there. What else can I say? I think that's, and just, also we added a new feature to our website where you can actually, underneath hashtag stay open, which is our online directory for those that choose to register publicly. And that said, you can register privately. And we often suggest that register privately, start to go through the training, give yourself a couple days, don't come out publicly until you're ready. but you'll be ready in no time. But underneath that tab, there's also success stories. So we started adding videos of our members in action, talking to bylaw and health authorities and police and all that stuff. So you can really get some pointers right out of it, like before you even join. It's on the website, and then yeah, just know that the detailed trainings and all that is behind the scenes. So yeah, just get started.
Yeah.
Right, Pam?
Yeah, exactly. It's just been a great experience watching those who have joined and gone into the Telegram chats and attended the Zoom calls and using all of our tools. And they're just on fire. They're gone. They're on their way. They're not. There's no turning back for them now at this point. So yeah, it's been
Absolutely.
great.
Well, thank you so much for all that you're doing for our network, for Canada as a whole. This is such an important, critical issue that we're addressing through
Absolutely.
our network. So thank you for playing your part. And
It's my pleasure. I'm enjoying it totally, and I've met some really awesome people making phone calls and chatting to the business owners who are just ready to go. So it's been
very
fun.
cool. All right, Pam, and to everyone, have a beautiful day, and be in touch. All right.
Thank you so much, Sam.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Chat soon.